I used to wonder what was wrong with me, why I couldn't relax and just ignore the abuse. About 6 months into my marriage, the abuse started. He turned out to be just Jekyll and Hyde. My son ended up bruised from his shoulder blades down to the bend of his knee. My recourse was to throw away the board that he was beat with, like that was going to stop it. I filed for divorce, and there was mind games played where my daughter wanted to go with him because he had promised her a new car, and I got the best lawyer in the state, but because of her age, I couldn't make her come with me. I mean, I had my son with me where I felt like I could protect him, but I couldn't protect her. Yeah, the abuse and everything. To lose my daughter was the worst thing ever. I stayed single for quite a few years, and I got into this relationship. He was a cage fighter, so he would roll me up and be hitting me in the back of the head before I knew what was going on. I was drugged and beaten, and I spent over a week in ICU on a ventilator, and they didn't expect me to make it. And when I got out of the hospital, I left and drove here 16 hours. And I've been safe since I've been here.
When Melody first came, I remember thinking, I wonder how I'm going to get her to open up. Over time, Melody began to share some of her needs.
Miss Tiffany's great. She's my CC, my care coordinator. I've just never revealed things to anybody that I've revealed to Miss Tiffany. She makes me feel safe enough and comfortable enough to talk to her and let her know the things that I need to fix. And she helps me fix them. Therapy and the counseling and the group sessions have been so informative. I know what an abuser looks like. I know what kind of relationship not to get into. And I know how to be healthy, and I didn't know how to do that before.
I watched her grow through the Bible studies that we have here. She's become more active in church. I've watched her just find an identity in Christ.
If I don't have God, I don't have anything. He's my champion. He's my source. And I know as long as I keep him the center and the focus, everything will fall into place.
We began to talk next steps. And there were several situations in the house where Melody oftentimes was the first one to step in and do something, and it wasn't a caregiving aspect. From there, we began to explore options and went to the Red Cross, and she graduated not too long ago from the Red Cross program.
Just to be trusted in the kitchen and taking care of people helped me to have the confidence to go on and go to school and look for a job.
It's just really exciting to see how she's blossomed and taken something that just kind of happened in everyday life in the house and to realize, hey, that translates to something that I could really grab onto and not just be a job, but be something that's meaningful.
My biggest dream is to get my degree. I see myself in 5 years as an occupational therapist, working with most likely the elderly, because I just have a heart for them.
I've seen God take a broken, scared woman who felt like there wasn't anything for her to a confident leader and mentor, strong woman of faith that sees endless possibilities and sees that there was a specific design and plan for her all along. She just didn't know it.
God has given me my life back. I mean, through Serenity, He's worked miracles. I have a future. I have a whole new lease on life.